Welcome back to Let's Play Guardians Crusade. We're here at the Coldo ruins, something of the sort. Something like that. I ran inside and I grinded a bunch to be prepared enough to make my way through this thing. This is a pretty respectable dungeon here. There's a lot of items hidden in here, and you really have to run around and actually, look for crap. Sadly, as big as the dungeon is, if you really want to explore and get all the things, you've kind of got to be high enough level that most of the enemies won't attack you, because they're very narrow corridors. You're not going to be avoiding many fights. It's just kind of a nightmare for everybody. I got a peach potion. So I grinded enough that everybody kind of runs away from me, but to be honest, this almost makes the dungeon too easy. So it's a rough position to be in. Oh no, it's a door! Door face. Soon as you hit level 21, the main character adds a new attacks differently. You see, I attack, I come up and I do the swing and then swing again. As soon as you hit level 21, he starts doing that. And I think it's frickin' awesome because it shows that, he's growing as a fighter. He's getting better. I think it's super cool. Not just, stats going up, but, he's getting better at the sword thing. Oh, this is not the way I wanted to go at all. Is it? No, it's not. Okay, so this dungeon has two parts, I suppose you could say. It has... Alright, y'all. Oh, dear. Dungeon has two parts, I suppose you could say. It has the stone section here. And then it has another section we'll be going to momentarily, but I'd like to clear out this stone section first before we get to that. So if you run up here, there's a rather sizable room with a chest. Just kind of sitting there. Right in the middle. There's also a bunch of chests lining the edges. I got a candy bar. And then up here, I'm sure it was up here. Away with ye! Another candy bar. Oh man, candy bars. But this chest in the middle gets you the Foreman living toy. And a battle. Because that chest was a mimic. This fight can be a little taxing if you're coming in under-leveled, but if you do get high enough level that all the enemies run away from you, this fight's a joke. In fact, I'm curious. Ow. In fact, I'm a little bit troubled because if I do level up to enough to the point that I can actually wander through the dungeons kind of at my own pace... Oh no, I'm paralyzed. If I do level up enough to the point that can kind of run through the dungeons at my own pace, then the bosses tend to get too easy. It's a lot of experience. That wasn't the real boss, though. That was just a mimic. Who doesn't love mimics? Not as horrible as some mimics in some games go, but not a kind mimic nonetheless. So if this is going to be the pattern in the future, though, I'll probably try to do a little more in the way of... That armor is worse than what I have. I'll probably try to do a little less, farming, and a little more running through the dungeon, avoiding things. Got a couple living toys, though, I didn't show off. There's Foreman. Go back to the entrance of a dungeon. And then there's Psychodoc. Just in case you need 20 psychic points. Which I suppose that's a nice thing to have. psychic points. I thought they were puppet points initially, but they didn't mention that these things like run and are powered off your psychic ability, which I suppose makes sense as to why the Clerisy. Ooh. Freud. Freud. Puts one target to sleep. I was saying something. I don't know what I was saying. I said which makes sense why, and then I don't know what I was going to follow that up with because I don't remember what I was talking about. Ah! Well, I'm sure we'll get to that when we get to it. I'm like super over-leveled and over-geared, though. I mean, I guess I'm not like that over-leveled because these enemies run away from me, but once we get to the second part of the dungeon, there are still enemies that will not run away from me. So, I don't know. We'll figure out how I approach things in the future. That was it for the stone part of this dungeon, though. Y'all gotta move. Okay, that's the way we came, so we want to go this way. There's a couple ways you can get through this part of the dungeon. Just a big old pit. Or not a couple ways, but like the dungeon is big enough that you can potentially get a little lost if you don't look around. Especially in this part. Because now we're low enough for there to be lava. Oh boy, lava. If you cross this bridge, it leads onward into the dungeon, but you can head back this way. Get out of the door. I showed Doorface. There's a couple other enemies in here. Especially down here. Once you get down to the lava level, there are a couple more enemies still. There's Boomda and Nightless. Nightless is one of the highest level enemies in this dungeon. I grinded until he stopped running away from me. Also of note is, if you want to raise your affection with Spoo, one thing that helps is just talking to him in battle, I'm told. Even if you're just telling him to do the same thing he's doing, I think it still helps. Just go, sup, do the thing. And he goes, got it. Okay, let's see here. I kind of want to heal myself. You know what, let's try you. Heal back. Oh man, 8. That's what I needed. Kind of hoping to heal myself for more than 8. Okay, let's actually heal myself with something a little better. You can only use living toys in battle, which is a little troublesome. So, like, I knew I was in bad shape after that last one, but I can't heal myself. You guys make me think of the bombs from Final Fantasy. I'm gonna kill you. That 8 is so pointless, man. I mean, I guess it's constant. I mean, over the course of this fight now, I've healed myself by like 30 HP. This won't heal for as much, but it'll heal me and Spoo, which will hopefully keep us in reasonably decent condition for, well, other fights or upcoming boss fight, whichever we get to. The Nightless are one of the highest level enemies in here, though. I mentioned before, there's one other dude in this dungeon that's higher level than him. Okay, where was I going? I was going away. I was going some way. I got a cheeseburger. Okay, so snaking my way around. I didn't cross the bridge earlier, and this path is somewhat of a linear path, but there are, like, side rooms along the way. And the side rooms actually have some nice stuff in them. Like the Angel Living toy, which I was completely... Oh, heals pretty greatly. I was expecting that one to... I was gonna say I was expecting this to heal me, only it doesn't, and then it did. And what was I thinking? Like how somebody mentioned that, like, yeah, because it's a JRPG and there's organized religion. Of course it's going to be evil because reasons. But then, like, all the angel living toys and everything are the ones that heal you and do good. Okay, I'm looking around a little. I came from back there, I think. Is there anything over this way? No? Nothing? Okay. Nothing up this way either. Nothing up my sleeve. Yeah, I guess we're going this way. And that takes us back here, which you may recall having seen before. Okay, so that takes us back here to the, like, main arch thing. If we continue going this way and we go back down, only we cross the bridge in that first room instead of continuing on, that will take us deeper into the dungeon. I should probably take this opportunity to heal up. I mean, the door was, like, right there. Coming through! Yeah, I should probably take this opportunity to heal up or something, but, I should probably have an easy enough time against this boss that I'm not that concerned. Oh yeah, there we are. There's a pink dude. Yes, they still exist this deep in the dungeon. Oh, he's getting mighty close. Ah, crap. I can't lose him. I lost him. Okay, I don't see anything over that way. Crap! See, even though they run away, man. Even though they run away, they can still be trouble. Kind of an interesting name for an attack. I mean, I know it means he's hitting me with his nails, but I don't know, I don't think of it that way. My brain doesn't process it that way, and it just sounds like kind of a cool name. Oh boy, I'm leveling up. I got 2 cheeseburgers. I just stopped fighting things. I mean, I kind of wanted to show off the fights, but, should be an item over here. Yes. Got another cheeseburger. Okay, we've got to be nearing the end of this place. The Sword of Might, which is on Spoo. But just a heads up, it's worse than the sword that I have. And that should be the end of the dungeon. Ah, they beat us here. This is a really cool thing they do in this game, where on occasion they show you 2 other people fighting. Man, that guy can wreck! These guys can wreck! It's cool, though, that they show that, though. Like, they go straight into the regular battle thing, and they show two guys fighting each other. Like it was a regular battle. I think it's cool. They do that a couple times in this game. I think it's cool, though. Well, they're after... I still don't know what to think of these guys, though, because they're after world peace. I mean, they say they are, even though they were maybe a little uppity before. So, like, I don't know. I don't think very highly of them because they were acting all holier-than-thou kind of thing. But, like, they're also working for world peace. Karma. Whoever Carmine is. And then, like, just so curt a response to me, man. Up yours, dude. Well, this guy's still here, though. Of note is, right now, you can leave. I don't know how far they let you get. Like, I don't know if you can get back and do everything completely as normal if you just leave right now. And I don't know if then this is completely optional, but, this guy isn't dead. And he wants a piece of us. Okay, I'm gonna start by using a couple of these. Restores some HP. Where's Clerisy? What am I gonna use that on? Oh, he'll Spoo. And now that'll just be a constant refresh every turn. Oh no, he bit me. You jerk. What else can I do? Prevents all damage for 3 turns. That one's kind of neat. I think it, like, prevents everybody's damage, but it, like, would give you a chance to heal yourself or something. I don't know, I don't feel like I need to heal myself yet, but I also kind of want to cause damage with hand drill. You know what? Go for it. See what you do. I'm pretty sure this guy actually doesn't do that much damage. 20. This guy's only got like 3 attacks or so, I think, and we've seen, I'm pretty sure 2 of them there. He's got 1 more. He can actually do that Meteor thing that he did back when he was fighting Calcano. I'm actually gonna heal myself. Let's party a little. Heals party greatly. Restores some HP. Okay, admittedly, I'm kind of dragging this out. Because I want you guys to see an actual fight. Like, if I just wanted to kill him outright, it would have been Pyro out first turn and me wailing on him. I don't know if I can put it off much longer, though. 1. I think Foreman there is kind of done doing his job. He did do it! Heck yeah! And it didn't hurt nearly as much as you would expect. Now for beating this guy, you will always drop a white shield. Which is a really good shield. In fact, it's a better shield than... Oh, dang it. Spoo. In fact, it is a better shield than, I got so much crap. Here, Spoo, have that. It's a better shield than any of the shields that you can buy. Which is why I didn't buy one in town. This shield will hold us off for a pretty fair amount of time. And now we gotta get the crap out of here.